Previously on Let's Make a Soccer Team. Oh, what the hell are you doing? And after that, we don't like our Guden. Neither does Emmert. But that's going to come up a little bit later because right now we have a situation where between our coaches, Marshall does not like Ries, and a consensus has been reached that this would not count as a blindside firing, so I can in fact replace Ries now with someone else. Now he's a defensive coach, so I would like to replace him with another defensive coach. Here are our options. This guy, not very good. There's Osthoff, however, is pretty good. However, if you look at his actual abilities to train in the bottom right, Head, Inter, and Mark aren't so high. Frank and Haman are options here, and I'm more interested in Frank because we don't really need tactical fitness on our assistant coaches. They're not going to be managers. I think Frank gets the call up here. And that should keep our manager happy, who I doubt he's going to be here beyond next season. He's got only one more season on his contract, but I don't want him to cause more problems when everything seems to be working out okay right now. Today's match against Erzberg, Ryan is already in. Oh, can he? Oh, no. We have been all over them all match, and yet it's them who score first because we can't get it out of the wing. We might not even get a chance to equalize. We've just been kicking it back and forth between each other. That was a back pass when you needed to kick it forward, and the referee blew his whistle. So maybe things aren't so good for us after all. And Marshall, maybe he does have a reason to be fired at the end of the season beyond his contract expiring. Now that I think about it, that is probably an overreaction to the outcome of a single match. We played better than the results showed. We just have to put away our chances. Oh, that's not good. The keeper was out way too far. Thankfully, he wasn't punished. And wait, what happened? Wait, where was the foul? Oh, we go down again. I genuinely thought the ref was blowing offside. Oh, this ref is killing us. What? Does he have a bet on Unterhaching? That was probably the first time that maybe you could justify giving my team a penalty in the entire series. And even then, it was 50-50 at best. I think. Oh, again, someone gets in the way. At least it gives Ginster a chance to put one on the board. Oh, my goodness. We can't even score. Oh, and the post as well. In a match that we really should have come away 0-0 because neither team scored an open play. Instead, we go down 2-0 because this referee is a wanker. But what can we even do in that situation? That night, we lodged an official complaint to the DFB, but they just sit on their hands and do nothing when we're in these situations like this. The only thing we can do here is win the next one, but if we couldn't beat Erzberg or Unterhaching, Bochum is a lot better than those two clubs. Well, then again, Lynn Patton has beaten him to the ball. Oh, how did you not get that? That was such a weak kick. Oh, and now we just concede. That was such a soft goal to concede down the other end. Oh, no, you needed to trap that. Oh, my team's doing absolutely nothing. They can't seem to generate a scoring chance when they need to save their lives. So, is the ref not going to blow his whistle yet? No, now he is. Emmert needed to win that fight. Wake me up when September ends. The weather's been miserable. Our play on the field's been miserable. And I've got more lingering chemistry issues that are going to come up in future episodes, if not now. I'll show you what those issues are when they become more relevant, but in the meantime, we've got a theoretically easy team. The sun is finally up. And Lynn Patton has got the ball. This is the sort of chance we've been looking for all episode, and finally Ginster. I have not been impressed with him this season, but it looks like he can turn things around now. Like, I can't necessarily fault Ginster for the Unterhaching penalty. He struck it okay, it's just the keeper went the right way. But everything else, he struggled to get open, he's missed some easy chances, and really needs to play his way back into some form. Made all defensive substitutions late in this game, Gooden being one. He should be able to dribble it to the other side. There's no need for him to shoot, but he got a corner, so actually that's pretty good. And good enough that after the corner, we didn't score, but the ref blew his whistle. Still not the most clinical of displays, but I'm glad to just be back in the winners column. And if you're wondering why I'm holding on to that 6 million euros, I would like to get the second training ground next, but I would like a buffer zone first because I don't want to go into the red at any point in this playthrough, as I've mentioned before. Last game of the month, Braunschweig. In theory, we should be able to win. Oh, Ginster with a... Oh, no. Hertling catches it in the end. Oh, that was well played to Ryan. Oh, he's skied it. Oh, and now we've conceded instead. Oh, once again, my defense is napping. Oh, no. They've needed to be more patient than that, and with that miss, we lost again. Surprisingly, we are still only 6 points away from promotion, but we're down in 15th, and I can't rely on all of these teams to continue trading points with each other. Someone's going to surge ahead, which means we basically need to win every match next month. A task made more daunting because we've only got one home game. It's against Duisburg, who just came down from the top league. As for the merchandise department, I may have overestimated how much I can sell. 5,000 units, a bit too much even for the best selling products. I'm going to give it one more month and then I'll discontinue and try to sell some of my other stuff. I'm making one tweak to my tactics. I'm going to have my team play a little bit faster now because I think the possession game really wasn't working. We were getting dispossessed too far in the backfield. Oh, Ryan with some space. Ryan gets pushed. Ginster with another chance to make up for the last penalty being saved. I don't think there's too much pressure on him. He's just got to put it on. No, he doesn't put it on target. I'm going to have someone else take penalties, aren't I? Because that time it was his fault. Marshall, however, is going to put it in. He was very far up the field for a left back, but he likes to do this. Oh, Kohler is in. Oh, Kruger smothers it, but we got away with another one there. Just got to dodge one more bullet here. Tried to fortify my midfield with my substitutions, but I don't know how effective that's been. Let that go, yes. And that's the whistle, and maybe our season back on track, but I don't want to speak too soon. We've got to beat Duisburg too. So let's get right into that match against Duisburg, and in an unfortunate turn of events, Blon has been benched, and he has really let himself go since transferring because that's not the player that we had when he was playing for us. That's just a quirk in the way the game generates team strengths. When a player transfers to a new club, they can have their skills adjusted upwards or downwards to line up with how strong the new club should be at their current ranking level. And that, unfortunately for Blonde, meant he went back down to the level he was at before his rapid improvement, because Duisburg are a decent club, but they're not supposed to be that good. And granted, we are a second division team as well, but Blonde was one of our best players, and I feel like we are noticing his absence this season with our slow starts. Oh no, Geeson smothers it just in time. Oh, that's a... Oh, what? We were about to clear it, and then all of a sudden, he doesn't do it, and we concede. Who is this just standing on the ball? I think that's Hafez. Sorry, misblamed Hafez. It was actually Amend who has the number 5. Ginster, no! You skied it again! But yeah, Amend has had a complete brain fart here, and we lose again in this episode. That's our 5th loss. And the only thing that's been going right for us is the PR, which the 5-a-side match is, as far as I know, quite risky when you're a low-level team, but this time it has come off just fine. What's not just fine, though, is we're now going to be without Stuckenschmidt. And Lynn Patner too. We got a double injury. About the only good thing you can say about injuries is that it does give other players a chance to step up and show me what they've got. Oldenburg's going to get a extended run. Erdmann will probably get chances too. Ryan scores. Oh, is that inside the penalty area? Well, he didn't point to the box, so I think it's just outside. No, it is inside. Oh, we've been scammed there. Oh, but Kruger makes the save. There's another yellow card. Baumgart flips him off. He is going to get subbed out alongside Marshall. The only problem is I didn't have another left back on the bench. Behrens would be that emergency guy, but I didn't put him on the substitute list today. Thankfully, Greater Firth haven't made much of it, and they just dribbled the ball out again when they had one last chance to attack. I think, yeah, there it is. First time for me to dip into the youth player list for a while. Another place where we have been a little bit short on players is the striker position, even though we play 2 strikers. I am going to bring Rosenheim in. Don't necessarily know if he's going to get called up in the end, but it would be nice to have more options for later in the playthrough. Well, that could have easily been a penalty there, but it wasn't. It was considered clean in the end. We still concede, though! Oh, we're just not cutting off the passing lanes. Oh, Ginster brought down on the edge of the box, though. I was sure Weird had been inside. Oh, that was a bit of a hopeful shot, and how have we not gotten that? Oh, okay, there's the goal. Ginster's floated it in. Ryan has beaten the keeper to that. Still got time enough for a winner here. We were very good at doing that last season. Conceding first, but getting the 2-1. Emmert was late with that shot, though. Short corner. Baumgart! Oh, we have been all over them, but we also haven't been able to score. Oh, come off it. Helmersberger could have picked that ball back up and kept the attack going. So here's the league table. Gladbach, they're probably going to win this league, no problem. We've just got to concern ourselves with the fact that we're still only 7 points away from promotion, but with so many teams ahead of us, we realistically need to be near almost perfect for the rest of the season, because we've already lost as many games as we had all last season. If nothing else, at least let us beat Siegen twice this season. I won't be as upset about having to stay in second league for a 3rd season if we can at least win the games that we're supposed to win. I'll call the episode here, do just a little bit of cleanup work before shutting down, and try and get the next episode out relatively soon. I'm sorry for the slow pace recently.